Plaintiff Terrence Ray II says the defendant was like a brother to him. And one time, Terrence saved his life during a street fight. Terrence is suing his former friend for the balance due on a loan. Defendant Raymond Bowen III admits that he and Terrence were close friends until he realized his girlfriend was cheating on him with Terrence. Raymond is countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
Me and Raymond, we were best friends, pretty much like my little brother. A lot of times in our life, we've dealt with a lot of crazy things. One time I actually saved his life. The one time I saved his life, we went to go watch a street fight, and pretty much it went bad. Street fight went really bad. When we was watching the street fight, the friend of ours who was fighting ended up leaving. Like in the middle of the street fight, all the attention got put on me and Raymond. Raymond was 17 at the time, I was 23. I ended up actually having a gun to my neck at the time. Raymond got punched by this one big really guy.
What city did you all live in?
Columbus, Ohio.
And they put a gun up to your head at the street fight.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that people didn't really fight anymore?
No, I had no idea.
You do know now?
Yes.
There's not a whole lot of fighting going on.
No, definitely not.
Unfortunately, they dump guns in community, so therefore people don't fight, they shoot.
Yeah, that's how it is nowadays.
It's a new day now. All right. You do know now that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
Can't even talk a lot of stuff these days.
Yeah,
let alone
very true.
put your hands on somebody. All right. And other than that, you all haven't fallen out much?
No, actually, after all that happened, we've pretty much, our bond became stronger because we made it out of it alive.
Good.
Our sons are actually 1 month apart. So
all right. Let me hear from you, sir.
Me and Terry go back a little while. He's my big brother, actually. He loaned me the money.
Well, let's talk about that. He hasn't mentioned that yet. We were just seeing about some background between the two of you all and your friendship. Tell me about the loan.
One day he came up to me and he was like, I need a car. And I was like, yeah, well, the city we live in, you really need a car. So I was like, I have some money put back. I was like, I can loan you some money. So I gave him $4,000 in cash.
How long did you give him to repay?
I told him, give me $200 every 2 weeks, because that's when he got paid. And I was like, even it takes a little bit to just be consistent with the payments. And
They don't have buses in Columbus.
They have buses, but it takes hours to get anywhere.
Okay.
Just
So it takes hours to ride the bus. You just loaning $4,000.
Well, it's like my little brother at the time, yeah. If I have it.
I don't loan my little brother $4,000 right now. And I can afford it. Go ahead. So obviously he hasn't paid you back, and that's why we are here. And he agrees that he owes. So why are we here? If you agree that you owe, the counterclaim, is that why we're here?
Yes, sir.
The emotional distress?
Yeah, the counterclaim.
All right.
I found out not too long ago that Terry Ray was messing around with my girlfriend. Yeah.
He said you all have never had a problem. I guess he doesn't view that as his problem.
Yeah, it must not be his problem.
Yes, he say he hasn't had a problem with you. That's your problem.
Sir.
All right, this good friend, best friend, I'll do anything for him. I'll give him thousands and thousands of dollars because he's my best friend. Why would you give a man just because they don't have buses? Because he's my best friend. Now you telling me your best friend slept with your woman.
Must not be my best friend then, right?
You tell me what happened there.
All right, so I kind of suspected that something was going on behind my back anyway, because my girlfriend was at the time, she was being more distant. She we're not going out as much, not going on dates, going out and stuff like that. And finally, I just decided, met Facebook, check the messages, and there's messages between him and her in their messages, and the messages talking about, oh, let's go get drinks, let's go out dinner, stuff like that. And so I came to ask him if that was true. He said yes, with no remorse on his face. He didn't care. It's like...
That's what happened to your arm?
No.
You didn't bust him in his mouth? I'm glad you didn't, because that would be against the law, but I thought perhaps that's what happened.
I hit metal objects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did happen when he did that? He said that.
Basically, like I asked him what happened, then I asked her side of the story. When I wanted to know both sides of the story before I came to it.
What did she say?
She said that he came on to her. He said she came on to him.
So you just ended your friendship with him and ended your relationship with the woman?
What's the point in getting down to the? I mean, I don't know. Basically, I feel like they're both lying about something, so I don't need that kind of stuff
your
in my life.
emotional distress, that's what it's for. Your girlfriend and your good friend, your best friend cheating. Sir, do you want to address this?
Yes. They were broken up at the time. They were not together.
How long had they been broken up?
Months, from what I was told, and she...
Who told you that?
She did. She actually messaged me.
So you all were best friends at that time?
I mean, we were close,
right.
but I was working all the time.
Best friends, woman, comes on to you, and you don't have the decency enough to say, hey, man, your ex hit on me. If you liked her, you say, what you want me to do? You know, she's fine. Now, what you want me to do? I know I was your ex. Maybe I shouldn't. What you want me to do? At least that. You don't even tell him. After you had sex with her, did he know or you kept it from him?
It wasn't like that.
I'm asking you a question. Did he know or did you keep it from him?
Well, he knew.
How did he know?
Because he addressed me for it.
No, did you admit it? Did you come to him before he had to ask you?
No.
Why? Best friend? Why, best friend? You tried to deceive him. You tried to keep it from him because you knew you were wrong. You're sleeping with her. He said he was going with her still. Unfortunately, sir, there's not a legal claim for emotional distress for your woman cheating on you. And I will grant you $3,800, best friend, for the loan that he owes you, and I'll dismiss your claim. There's no emotional distress. Have a good day.
I don't know. I really feel like I can't trust him anymore after what he did to betray me.
I feel like my money's getting paid back now, so we can go back to being friends. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.